Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome to Life with Brock. If you end up liking the content, consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with a nerd friend. Let's go. Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome to This Week in Customs, the show where I go to the world of customs on Instagram and I display, showcase, talk about all the unbelievable customs that people are putting out on the gram. Okay, so congratulations to Christina Conan for that amazing Savage Land Rogue, which won her the fan vote for last episode's great custom of the week. Unbelievable job by her, always putting out phenomenal stuff. Keep putting out. People strive to be like her where the hair is concerned and the paint's unbelievable. I wish I could do it as well as she can, but I'm not at that level yet. Probably never. So let's get going with this week's episode. Speaking of not being at someone's level and probably never, look at this amazing White Queen custom by Face Customs. This is unbelievable. I know we have one coming out, but once you see this custom right here, are you ever going to be satisfied with anything that Hasbro puts out? No, but they did come out with that head, very similar, very pretty looking head that Hasbro has done. But this thing is unbelievable. Kudos to you. Let's take a look at some of these other shots that he has on here. Yeah, nailed it. Unbelievable custom, great work. And talk about just a super great idea. I don't know if this has been done before, but if you are a Masters of the Universe fan, you are going to love this Battle Cat Man from Nuff Said Customs. Paint is great, but just the character design, the way this thing looks, it's just so neat, man. I just love this thing. When I saw it, it drew my attention to it. And man, go check him out. He's always pumping out great customs. Here's another shot of his in better lighting. Kyle Robinson, wow, we got some amazing customs this week, so buckle up, folks. This is his Jean Grey. We've seen some Jean Greys. There's some really nice Jean Greys, and I think this one's right up there with them. Just great work. The paint. What I'm appreciative is, notice where the peg holes are. I try to cover up the peg holes too, but he does it so seamlessly. As you can see with his paints are so clean and crisp. My gosh, that is just a beautiful custom, and I really appreciate your work. Keep it up, player. Now, what I like about what Kyle's been doing is if you go to his, and I think I've mentioned in previous This Week in Customs, he goes to, what are they called? Now I'm forgetting, the highlights. And he shows you step by step, and here he's showing you step by step how he painted the eyeballs. So if you are new to customizing, this picture right here gives you a visual step by step on how to get them done. Go follow his page. He does a lot of phenomenal work. And speaking of phenomenal work, look at this Storm by D.L. Turner. Oh my gosh, man. The hair is spectacular. The cloak is spectacular. This is just an unbelievable custom. It's beautiful. The paints, it's so smooth. These top-notch customizers, that's what they're able to do. That's what separates them, is that their paints and their sculpting is so clean that just keep an eye out for the details that these guys are pumping out, because that's how we can improve. Charles Chop Shop. This custom, I've been waiting for him to finish, and he finally got it done. This is probably the best vision I've seen done. I haven't seen someone, and I love that cape, by the way. You did a good job on that. But the spectacular part of this, look closer, folks. That is not special effects on the eyes. He's got an LED in there. I mean, the sculpting, the little details are great, but the LED light eyes are fantastic. And I think the way he's done it, I can't see. He may have the battery pack in the back, but I think it's inside the head. I don't know. He didn't tell me, but it looks awesome. Here's another shot with an effect. Beautiful looking custom. Let's make sure I get through all of them. Those are all the different details. Did he sell this? Or is this for your own personal? I don't know if this is for his personal collection or not, but amazing, amazing looking vision. All right, here we have the kid's custom. Last week we took a look at his Vampirella, and this is almost finished. He did a really good job in sculpting that. The hair looks fantastic. Very good looking custom. I'm wondering, are the straps in the front, can you pose her, can you move her around, or is she stuck in that position? It looks like she still retains the articulation. I'm wondering what material you used. I think I'm gonna have to send you a message, unless you're watching the video, and then just let me know in the comments below. That would be fantastic. Dirk Designs, yeah, man, you nailed Baron Wolfgang von Strucker right here. Love this custom, very standout. I like the character on his face. I like that hand that you used. His glass eye right there. Man, really well done. The scarring, I like it, dude. I think you're using a Star Wars, a Black Series buck. Great use, great concept for that character. It works really nice. Here's another amazing custom. JLC Plastic Arts, always putting out amazing customs. He did that the shawl. Is that what we call it? The shawl himself. Take a look at the hair. Man, some of these customizers have just really nailed the female hair. Fantastic work as always. Custom by Machu. This Iron Man stood out to me. I love the colors here. I love the metal design. The yellow and red here combo works so perfect for this character. It's almost like a throwback to the original, right? Oh, he's saying the 90s Iron Man in a modular armor, and he made it for another customizer that's been featured on This Week in Customs, new collector customs. I guess they traded customs, which is a pretty neat idea. Very nice, man. Good work. The Hottest Fuzz Customs right here. This is, who is this? Is this going to be Solomon Grundy? Is it Solomon Grundy? Look, yeah, it is. Good look for him. It almost looks like a Hulk face. It looks like he's definitely done some sculpting. He definitely has the grunge look going down. This customizer, his style is horror and this grungy look, very cool looking. I think you nailed this character pretty good. Let me just go through all the photographs so people don't miss. And he has been doing some DC characters recently. Oh, nice. How come you haven't hit this one with the This Week in Customs? I like that. Good work. All right, man. Talk about premier customizers. Face customs. Oh, jeez. This is another one. I think I have 3 of his. I had to spread them out through This Week in Customs. This is an unbelievable painted, created custom. That's just beautiful in so many different ways. The spectrum, the colors on here are spectacular. The sculpting, spectacular. And also right there, you can't even see the peg holes, man. Just smooth. Here's the other head, so you can take a look. Man, obviously this character was released in a special, was it an SDCC set? But come on, man. Super premium looking figure right here. I don't even know what else to say, man. All right, cool. We got some more Star Wars coming. Here's Matt Customs Creations. He's got some Inquisitors right here. If you haven't seen the show, like I've been saying it, I know, come on. I know most of you are adults and don't want to watch cartoons, but come on. Such good material. And then these guys look like they just jumped straight out of the cartoon. Really great job with these Inquisitors, man. Great job. What are we going to call it? Frankenstein? Yeah, Frankenstein with this Robin custom. Love this. Super clean paints. The armor. Now, I'm wondering if what you put together, if you kitbash together or if you did a repaint. I can't tell because I don't own the original figure. All I know is that it looks amazing. Soft goods work really well. Love that Robin head. Is that a Mafex? Okay, so that's where it came from. Okay, so that's where it started, and this is where it ended? Is that what it is, or is that a different custom? I don't know, but they both look great, but that one on the right is special. That is a beautiful looking Robin. All right, Dead Hood Custom. Did this actually happen in the comics? Did the symbiote go on Groot, or is this a concept piece that you got going on? Because I dig what you're doing. Before you did the Venom Duck, which was awesome, and now you got this Venom Groot, and which is a very interesting looking character. And go check it out. He shows his work in progress pictures. It's vintage. He pumps out customs like that's all he's doing for a living 24/7. I love this one first because of the color contrast here. Purple and green just works, like peanut butter and jelly, chocolate and peanut butter. Purple and greens just so complementary to one another. This is so beautiful. I like the sculpting. I like the way you've shaded and highlighted this figure. Here's from beginning to end how he painted it up, how he progressed, and you can see all the different color layers that he's doing there. And yeah, just fantastic. Different options right there using that new release from Hasbro, from, what was his name? Like one of the Reavers. Tankster Custom. What in the world is this? The brain from Dimension X? See what? All right, so obviously you can see the body there. This is the first time I've seen this body used from the Mighty Morphin Lord Zed. It's a great articulated figure. One of the best things that I've seen Hasbro actually put out. But this is the first time I'm seeing it in a custom. So dude, you drew this yourself, huh? So here's some concept art, and that's where it ended. Yeah, I dig it, man. Pretty cool. I like the fact that you drew this. I can't do this. I know artists like Craig Work, and I'm sure there's many others of you that are talented folks that you can actually, wait a second, is this you? Or is this somebody else? Whoever did that, fantastic. But I find that impressive that you can picture your customs in your head, and then you can put it in 2D and in 3D form. Lee Aller, one of my favorite customizers. Here he's got something going on. It's a work in progress, but he's got some really awesome looking customs on the side right there. We have a superior octopus and oh my gosh, look at that Doc Ock. I absolutely love that figure. I wish it was at my house right now. Holy cow, that's beautiful. But it looks like he's working on, he's got something else going on here. It's some sort of office scene or lab scene, I don't know what it is, but it looks awesome. Always great work from Lee. Beastly Bat cosplay. Obviously, this is going to be the Batman Who Laughs. His take on it. He's using some soft goods. It looks like it's a real chain. Pretty cool. What's that base figure in there? It's hard to tell, but whoever face that works perfectly. Maybe it was a Joker, a DC Joker. I don't recognize that. Man, it looks good. I like the head on that. All right, Dominic. Here he has, who is this? Spiral, duh. I just didn't recognize the costume. I was gonna say, man, I dig all those arms. So he's got his version of Spiral. This is probably a uniform that I'm not familiar with. I'm used to the one blue with the helmet and all that stuff. The one that Toy Biz put out, that character, that outfit. So I like this. It looks like he's using, is that a black cat? One of the newer black cats in there somewhere? But I can't see what you did because you don't say. All I say is very nice because I love those designs with the multiple arms. It looks very good. Here's Nikki Nicole departing from her regular gladiators, and this almost looks like Lord of the Rings met color, right? Because Lord of the Rings is very dark, very black and white stuff, silver hue. Now this is super bright, colorful. Who is she? The Desert Elves. This would definitely go like I said, the color version of Lord of the Rings. Very pretty looking character. I definitely like the colors that she's used here, and obviously she likes to take some photographs too out in the desert because, hey, they're desert elves. Good work on that, Nikki. Here's another face customs. Just an outstanding. Here, just look at the paint. So crisp. Man, so precise with the painting and highlights. And if you look, the peg hole thing is just, to me, is amazing because I'm working on a Captain America. Some of you that saw that, and I covered the peg holes and I did a terrible job. I'm gonna have to redo that. And I'm just amazed with how smooth he's got that. The outfit, very White Queenish outfit. Who is this? This is the Black Queen. Okay, Jean Grey as Black Queen. Beautiful face on that from Face Customs. Magnificent work from you, player. Pew Pew Man has his own version of Storm. Now, obviously, we're going to see different levels of customizing skills. Face Customs is at the top of the game. This is a new customizer. I don't know how many customs he's got in, but he's done a good job putting this together. I think he's done that shawl himself. He sculpted that hair. I think the hair came out pretty good, right? Is that, you sculpted that hair, or am I making things up here? So your paints are good, and the more you custom, the better you're gonna get. And I think you may have done that headpiece, and I think you did a good job here. And keep up the good work, bringing it up. And we have a random things by random. This is a model kit trooper that he's weathered up after, obviously he's built it up, and he may have done a little bit of kit bashing there on the helmet. Did you put that? Did he do that? I'm not sure. Oh, he did. He added some Warhammer 40K pieces. All right, so weathering. Sometimes you can do too much weathering and make it look, but he's got a ton of weathering here, but it looks fantastic. Let me see some of these other shots. Yeah, I really like this trooper. Very unique. I haven't seen anyone look like this. Obviously, it's your own mentality. This trooper's been out in the wild by himself without his buddies, and he's surviving. Customs Watcher. Here's a Mesco style Batman, looking amazing. Always good stuff from Custom Watcher. He definitely goes for the Mesco style customs. I'm not sure if he sculpted the shoulder pieces himself or if he got it from another figure. It looks familiar to me, but I like the design on this Batman. Who is this? A Batman cross with Punisher using the Hush head. And it looks like the head is for sale. So if you're interested, contact him on his Instagram if you're wanting that Batman head. Custom action figure, check this out right here. Very good looking piece. First of all, I love the photograph. You did a great job on the photograph, but let's talk about the custom itself. That emblem, you did a great job on that emblem. Very unique to, very unique style. I've seen some of these painted. Some come out amazing, some come out okay. This one, I think, came out fantastic. Very geared up. He's ready for battle. I would love that custom on my shelf. Eventually, maybe I'll make one. All right, I am Black Panther right here. He did a little bit, what he did is he used Dazzler's head, torso, and upper legs, and Sharon Carter's arms, lower legs, and ponytail. And what he's done a kit bash, and he's created a pretty good looking piece. All right, go back to it. Come back to it. Nope, come on. Nope, the custom that you, there you go. There you go. And I think this looks really nice. If you could only get some white light going to it, it would even show off that custom even better. But I think that's a pretty custom. Good job. Good work, man. All right, Ace NGBS. Is that, am I supposed to be saying that as one word? Ace and Gibbs, Ace and Gibbs. I know it's gonna slap me in the face if I know it. But take a look. Superior Spider-Man. I love this character. If you guys have not read that storyline, go do yourselves a favor, go find it and read it. It is an amazing storyline where Dr. Octopus actually becomes, well, Spider-Man. Those legs look like are 3D printed. Matter of fact, I did one of these a little while ago. This one is very close, except that I think he's done the lines even darker. It looks really good. And he did it a while ago. You can get these legs from Shapeways if you're interested in doing a custom like this. If you're a new customizer, this may be something that you can do. It's an outstanding looking custom on the shelf. It stands out because of the character design. And you can do it even though you may not have that much experience customizing figures. That's a good one to start with. Tosh Customs, who has been doing customs, he also does Mesco style customs primarily. Check out that Bane, man. Beautiful work on that. I like that Batman too. He does all his customs and he does sell them. And matter of fact, he's selling this Bane and Nightwing. That's a Nightwing. What? Say what? What did I miss here? Well, he says Bane and Nightwing are for sale, asking 200 ship in the US. Go hit him up if you are interested. I mean, even just the base figures are, this is a more premium figure that he's using as the base body. So 200 ship for, is that for both? I don't know. You're gonna have to go and ask him if you're interested. All right, figure-in fiends. Cool looking Venom. This is obviously movie style Venom. I really like what he's done here. He says it's probably his best custom so far. And he's saying he doesn't have a ton of experience. So I think you've done a great job here. If I can give a little bit of advice, and maybe the lighting, but if you used maybe a semi-gloss rather than a high gloss on this, it may take off so much of the shine and then be able to see more of Venom's musculature. You may want to give it a chance, but I think the way you've designed those veins on there, look, the symbiote looks great. It stands out, and I think using that semi-gloss may actually bring that out even more. All right, Kilo Echo Arts Customs right here. This is a very interesting character. He's like the god of the symbiotes, if I'm remembering. Yeah, no, the god of the symbiotes. He says it right there for me. Pretty interesting character. I've read him. I've seen some of him, and I think he's capturing definitely the essence of this character. This character does transform into like more of a beast. There was was it a dragon, or was it the Venom that he took control? I can't remember, but he's got a chair here too. Pretty neat. I like it. Cool design. A good use of that Malekith for that character. Definitely works for him. If you look at the design, that head right there really works. All right, moving on to this, another It's Vintage. Here he's done a bigger Deadpool. We calling it anything yet? Oh, you have a before and after. Okay, perfect. Here you can see he's taken a Sentry figure and he's turned him into Deadpool. Pretty amazing stuff right there. Good transformation. Good. Looks good. Is that an eyeball in the lower? What is that? Is that an eyeball grenade? What? Is that supposed to be an eyeball, or it just looks that way? All right, sorry. Moving on to custom jobbers. I think this may be a second one that I am featuring from his. Oh, it's a work in progress Storm Shadow, so he's not completely done. So we'll catch him on the next one when he's completely finished. Figure This Customs has done his Mr. Freeze figure. We've seen a ton of Mr. Freeze on This Week in Customs episodes. Every single one of them is different. Some of them will use the same parts. I love that head for Mr. Freeze. Looking good, player. All right, moving on to another DL Turner work. This is why I wanted to show you. Check out this progression. I'm just gonna stay quiet. Dude, just amazing. Oh my gosh, so good. And then he's finishing it off. This is some high level sculpting, okay? For those of us that never sculpt, this is pretty amazing. If you compare this to original Mojo, I mean, this guy's sculpting skills are off the hook. And here's where he's ended up. This is the next progress part. Nailing Mojo right here. Can't wait to see this thing finished. All right, Johnny Walker Customs, keeping up with our G.I. Joe customs on This Week in Customs. I like seeing these. He's converted this figure for, who is this guy? I can't remember who this guy is. Firefly, that's right. So here's, he's got a Firefly. I think he's using those new figures from Jazzwares. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Good work. All right, I've said it, and I've said it numerous times, I love the bullseye head. Here, RDJ has mixed a Cyclops with a bullseye, and I think, you know, that expression, you can put them on so many different characters, and it takes to the new characters. Here you have a Cyclops on the money, great face for Cyclops. I love it. All right, Simply Joe Unlimited is working on an original cyborg character. This is a work in progress. Matter of fact, he contacted me earlier. He still hasn't painted it. He says he's got to work on the paints. But here you can see it. He's done a ton of work on this figure. Pretty cool, man. Very intricate designs. And there's a lot of it. Looking forward to seeing it finished. Here, Nalaya, she's working on hair, and I wanted to put this on here so you can see that you can take the original head and build on top of it, especially if you're going for the 90s style characters or 80s style, big hair, and this is what she's doing. She's adding it. Obviously, the pieces in the gray are the ones that she's doing. She's using Procreate. I'm curious what putty you use to do your hair. All right, Draw Customs. This is a work in progress. This is even more work than, oh yeah, that's good. Good use of that Ares head. And he's doing he's doing the God of War Batman. Yeah. And it makes sense that you use that head. Wada Custom is working on a Flash. Let's see how far you got on here. I can't remember. But he's obviously doing all the sculpting there. And he's using that Spidey 2099 buck that I think is great. All right, you got quite a bit done. So hopefully next time we'll see this bad boy painted and see how it's progressed. The Real Dallas James, great use of parts for this Beast Kingdom armored Batman. But isn't that Lex Luthor? I mean, or is that? Maybe I'm just not familiar with that storyline. But that suit that you're using, oh, I'm sorry, duh. It's an armored Lex. He's using the Beast Kingdom armored Batman. Okay, good. Now I got it right. I know you people are probably correcting me right now. I know how it is. I made a mistake. Narcissistic Dopamine. Okay, I'm interested in seeing this character because when I first saw it, I'm going, okay, the little mermaid. But when you have a mixture of man and then animal, I always like those, like the Minotaurs and Centaurs and stuff like that. Looking to see this thing finished, it looks really good so far. Here we have a 6-armed Spider-Man from Griever 888. And what I like what he did is that he did some sculpting along the side there. Really good job on the painting of the arms too. You did some shading there, I can see it. And oftentimes when these customs are done, because the body is so small, I did a tutorial. If you're interested in doing one, check out my channel. It's actually the most popular video on my channel. It's got over 100,000. I don't know how it got that many. Thanks to Doug. But anyways, since it's pegged in, you can't really sink in those arms because the torso is small, right? But what he did was he sculpted on those arms to give it that effect, and I think that works really well for that character or for that figure. Dominic, looking pretty good, man. This Maul is going to be a beast. The face, you've nailed it, and it's the right size. It's going to be a huge figure. Can't wait. Weapon X Customs. I don't know why I looked at this and it made me smile. Obviously, he's working on a Red Hulk. Oh my gosh, perfect. And I think he's going to be using that new MCU Hulk that's pretty nice. It's a larger figure and it works perfectly for that Red Hulk. I love that mustache, man. You nailed it. All right, Kick Toy right here. He's done a really good job with the clothing. If you look at his work in progress shots, I was like, I don't know if that's going to turn out well or not. But what he's got here, he's got this character right here. Of course, I'm forgetting his name. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, getting old is sad. It's sad. But you know who this character is from the Black Order. I want to. Oh, it's right at the tip of my tongue. It's almost coming out. What is his name? It's right there. Why didn't you just put his name for me? Come on, man. Come on. I give up. Black Order. Oh, it's right there. It's at the tip of my tongue, and I still can't get it out, darn it. Ugh. All right. Krob the Creator's got a pretty cool looking piece right here. Like the line work. Love the body for this character. And it's an Exile Spider-Man from Earth 15. He's not finished. I'm going to keep my eye out because maybe he's going to be adding some tentacles coming out of, I don't know. I'm not familiar with his character, but I do like the head sculpt for him. It looks really good. All right, Anakim, he's got a Power Ranger right here. You guys know I'm not familiar with Power Rangers. He's obviously done some repainting right there. He's added some extra pieces. Not familiar, but I'm adding it here for those of you that do like the Power Rangers, that you can see a customized figure, and maybe you'd like to customize your figure to make it look like that. All right, plastic caskets. What he's done is he's gone and he's outsourced some stuff. He's picked out the Red Skull. Looks awesome, man. And I think it's from CJSM, right? Yeah, you got a coat from that Eriku right there, and the army fatigues from CJSM, and I think that Red Skull looks pretty sweet if you're into Mesco figures. XX right here has an awesome looking, I love Red Hood. He's definitely one of my favorite characters, and he's got a different custom design right here. However, he is using a lot of the parts that Star-Lord has, and Star-Lord is like a perfect body to use for Red Hood, and he's done a good job right here. He's geared him up. All right, Wingstroke, he's got this Gambit figure right here. Let's take a look at these effects. I don't know where he got these cards from. He may have just printed them out on some paper, but I wanted to get a look at one of these effects right here. All right, cool. This is an effect that he's done on his own. I don't know if he's used some like clear plastic sheets to do that, and then obviously he's added the hot glue and the clear paint, but I think that effect works well. I know there's some other customizers that sell effects, but I think that worked out well, especially I haven't seen that guy in that uniform. I know you have a whole team going there. The real Dallas James, there you go, from art to actual figure, and I think it got accomplished, man. I'm not sure if you did that yourself. If you I know you buy a lot of customs, but I know you do some customs yourself. I'm not sure which ones are which. Either way, good job. Shinigami Customs, here's a version of the thing. Obviously, he's using that MCU Thanos armor, and he's kitbashed together, repainted. It came out pretty nice. And then I think we talked about this figure earlier, so I wasn't sure if he looks like he probably used some parts. Let me see, he did it a while back, but I really like that Robin head. I'm not going to talk too much about that because I really don't know. All right, this red Daredevil right here, what I really like about it, look at the blood effects. Sometimes when we add blood effects, we can go crazy on them. I think you did enough. I think I really like this body for Daredevil. But those blood effects really stand out. Good work. Keep it up. Easy617. Are you going to split this guy and create a fire effect? Or are you going to use... Probably not, huh? So, obviously Hasbro is releasing this character, and it's going to have that blast effect. I think you could probably do it. I don't know if you want to do it, but you can crack that in half, use magnets, and then you create an effect. I think it'd be pretty cool. I like the old school Toy Biz head on that. I like this uniform. It looks really good. Ace Outlaw Customs, he worked it out that you're gonna have to follow to see what he did. He essentially created a bigger Walgreens exclusive Thanos for himself, and he nailed the color. If you want to see how he did that, go take a look at his page. Pretty clever stuff with magnets, also with that shoulder armor. I don't even know if you can call it a shoulder armor, whatever. Can somebody tell me what the heck that name of that piece that Thanos uses over himself? What is that? I don't know what it is, but he nailed that color. And there you saw Thanos and the Black Order. Here's another Thanos. I think there's a lot of sculpting involved here. I don't recognize any of these parts, except maybe that Hulk head. That's from a first appearance. Hulk, I can see that. Interesting armored pieces. Brimstone Ghost with a Mesco style Thanos figure. Pretty cool looking. Really nice paint on that face, and good work, man. Let me get through all those photographs so everybody gets a chance to see. Captain Collector, Good. I love this character. I don't think we've had a good one. The Mesco one looks good, but here you go. If you don't want to buy yourself the Mesco, you can create one like Captain Collector did. Almost coming to the end. Tiny Pants Tailoring. Good looking Superman. He creates that clothing themselves. That's what impressive. And he sells, I think so. He's selling those suits. So if you're interested in getting this Superman in your collection, you can go to him and he designs those suits, creates himself. Pretty impressive. Devil Customs Figures. Here you have a Punisher in that Hulkbuster armor. Pretty cool scene. Just figured it out. 92. All right, so what he's done here, you think, Magic was just released. This is not the Walgreens exclusive Magic. He actually used Kitty Pryde. He added, well, you can see what he did. Go check him out if you're interested in doing this. He's got a bunch of pictures. There you go. There you have a picture of what she looks like. Is it the uniform? Oh, let's take a look at the video. Why not? So he's done some painting to the hair. And he's weathered her up all the way down to the shoes. All right. Moving on. LED work from Loot Group. All right. What else we see here? He's definitely weathered this thing out. So this is the Titan Heroes? Is this the Titan Heroes? He installed a ton of LEDs on this thing. Cool, man. That's probably an impressive looking figure in person. Symbiote Seeker repainted this figure. He did a really good job of painting this whole thing. Go take a look at it. He's got a YouTube video. And in YouTube, you can actually appreciate the greens he's got here. You can't really tell from this picture, but in the video you can. The paint job really stands out. The face is fantastic. He's got the right amount of shading. This is a job he did for a customer of his. He repainted that figure. It looks way better. The reason I want to show this thing that he did is because he's doing a technique called edge highlighting, and you can really tell on the sharp edges there. He's added a little bit of white, and it just makes it stand out. And what it does for your figure, it gives it that realism effect as the sun is shining down. All right, Ace MGBS has repainted this figure right here, just a darker color. It looks good. And we're coming to the end with Doom. This is a nice looking Doom from XX Omega. And he's using soft goods. I'm not sure what base figure you used on there, but I love that look for Doom. And finally, the end of the show right now. Wow. Congratulations to Hoi Hu Yo. Did I say it right? I don't know why. I can't pronounce where the beans. But he won this at ToyCon PH. I think this is in the Philippines. Maybe in the Philippines. He won the first prize for customized action figure contest. I wanted to display it here. It is a very nice looking Dr. Doom. He's got a soft looking goods. I would love to see a video of this. Can you shoot a video? And we'll show the people. All right, folks. Well, thank you for watching this show. Now it's come to pick the top 5. Who the heck am I going to pick? Some really awesome customs this week. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. The first one up for the fan vote is going to be Nuff Said Customs Battle Cat Man. Next, it's going to be Kyle Robinson's Jean Grey, Andeel Turner's Storm, Charles Chop Shop's Vision, and finally this Face Custom Spectrum. Great job, everyone. Thank you for submitting your customs to This Week in Customs. If you're an artist and you want your custom showcase, or at least a chance for it to be showcased, make sure you use the hashtag This Week in Customs on your photos and videos on Instagram, and it'll go into the pool for me to select each week. Thank you to all of you who submitted customs. Thank you for supporting the show. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like the content, and share it with a nerd friend. Catch you on the next one, players. Peace.